Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Welcome to Future Dimensions 360. In today's tutorial, we'll talk about functions and anonymous functions, how it will work in JavaScript. So first of all, we will have to create new file called app.js. Inside app.js, we'll create a simple function named as print something, and we will pass in that function. Well, I'll say something or stuff, something like that, which we will print later on in the console. So console.log will allow you to print the stuff variable into the console. So later on, we'll call that as print something and passed parameter as hello world. So this will help us to print hello world in the console. Let me open my terminal. I had opened the terminal. I will go to the exact folder as I told you before. In the Mac, you can use CD and drag the folder to reach to your destination. In Windows, you can go into the folder and then press Shift and right click will allow you to open your PowerShell. Inside your PowerShell or terminal, just write Node and your file name, space and your file name. So it will help you, it will allows you to run the created files. Here in our case, you see like we had passed hello world and it is being printed in the console. After that, so this is the pretty basic of function example in Node.js. So I'll allow you now I'll make you to pass this same created function as a parameter to another function. So how function will go as a parameter to another function? Let's see that stuff. So here we create a main function, and in the main something, I will call it as main something, and I will pass the parameter as I will say function funParams as parameter, and value should be value should be another parameter, and I will say that whatever the funParam, I'll just make the name small. I'll say whatever the funParam is passed, just call that function, and value should be his parameter to print out. So here I in the main I'll call that print main something, and the first parameter should be my function, that is print something, and the second parameter is, for example, hello my dear student. So it should print hello my dear student. I'll go to my console. I will run the app again. So just see here, hello, my dear student is passed. So what the compiler has done is it called the main function, and in the main function, we have our on another function print something is passed as a parameter. And this value is gone as a parameter to this variable. And then inside that, we had done something like we can say, do something, whatever you want. And after that, you can call this callback. So it's very normal, and it will be used a lot in Node.js as it's a single threaded event loop based programming language. Whenever the event is being called, as I give you an example in my last video regarding the pizza is ready, and whatever they are doing in the kitchen, that is that stuff you are doing. Once that is being done, you will ring the bell, or you will call your past function by the user with the value what he have given to you to return back the result. So it's pretty normal in Node.js. So this is the way to pass the functions as parameter. There's another way to call that functions as parameter. You can save that function in variable. For example, I had saved that function in a variable, and I had passed this variable as a parameter here. So I will say here hello US. So if I will call that function again, so see here hello US is being printed out. This variable is containing the function inside it. So whenever I'm calling this variable, that's mean I'm calling that function. So this function is being called, and this is the parameter that is being passed. So instead of, this is very normal case and very rare people will use it, function in a variable. So normally people, what you can do is, what as a programmer, by reducing the complexity, you can pass the function directly instead of saving it towards the variable. It will reduce the complexity, time complexity and space complexity as well. So see here I had write hello Node.js. So now this function is passed as a parameter to this variable. It's called, and this is the variable value for the second param, and that is being passed as a value to print in console. If I call that one, so here you will see hello Node.js is being printed out. So this is the pretty best example, best practice to use as a JavaScript Node.js programming language by passing function as a parameter. So this function, you can see this is a function and there is no name for this function. This kind of functions that is being passed as a callbacks, as a parameters. So these functions are known as anonymous function, the functions that doesn't have any name. So these functions are called anonymous functions. I hope you understand it better. So we'll go into more details in later videos. For today, it's pretty good. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.